You may be wondering why I'm over here and not in the middle. That's because I'm going to try something clever, and it could fail horribly. But I decided to give you my blood test updates. I give a blood test once a month to see how my liver is. I've got a poorly liver. So yes, these are my blood test results. And if it works well, they should appear here, going down like this, with their normal ranges here. That will be very interesting. So, alkali phosphatase. That's a liver marker that does something. Don't know. Mine was 256. Nice computing number. What's the normal range, I hear you ask? The normal range is between 30 and 130. Nearly double the top end of normal. ALT, something it stands for. Mine was 63. Not bad, I hear you say, but when you hear the normal range is less than 41, not so great. But Billy Rubin, oh, my good friend Billy, he's the one that makes me go yellow. Mine was 14. Normal range, less than 21. Oh yeah! I'm in the normal range. Yeah. Anyway, those are my blood test results. Bye. Hello random people, how are you all? Excellent, good. So today I'm talking about Portal, or at least that was one of the two topics suggested. Portal, for those not in the know, is a computer game, came out quite a while ago now, spawned a couple of cool memes. Cake is a lie, cake is a lie, not if you're in my house, there is always cake. And the song, this was a triumph, I'm making a note here, huge success. Boo, 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 boo. Incidentally, those first few words, there was a chance in one of my old jobs that I was going to end up line managing a friend of mine, and his first appraisal that came round, I was going to use the Portal song. This was a triumph, I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Those were going to be my lines in his appraisal, just to see if anyone in HR or even he noticed. I thought that'd be quite funny, but then I have a weird brain like that. But I've been thinking, sorry, uncomfortable. That's why I'm moving around a lot. Uncomfortable today. It's too hot. Does anyone else think it's too hot? Is it me? I'm not one of those people that moans about it being too hot in the summer and too cold in the winter. I love the winter. Cold is nice. Cold is lovely. Hot like this, disgusting. Hate it. Can't sleep. It's sticky. It's awful. I'd rather live with snow all around all the time. Anyway, if Portal was if Portal was real, if Portal was real and that gun exists, well, and it got into consumer level hands, which I don't think it ever would, because, I mean, think about the technology for a second. It disrupts everything. You wouldn't need shipping anymore, you wouldn't need flight anymore, travel would become, all of the industries would just crumble. But, I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, I mean, yeah, kill the system, but it'd be interesting. But if it did get down to my level, I'm not sure I'd make any sort of decent use of it. I wouldn't even, like, have a Portal in my living room to work. I mean, I work at home at the moment anyway, but, you know, if you work somewhere else, I wouldn't even do that. My level of Portal usage would be a Portal from my bed. Well, oh, the best one would be epic. If you could shoot a Portal underneath you and straddle it. So straddle it with the Portal and then the Portal above you, and you could have the shower coming down. That would be awesome. So I wouldn't need to walk into the shower. So you could shower anywhere. That would be quite cool, I think. What else would I do? I'd have a Portal inside my fridge and inside my freezer, so I wouldn't have to open the door. And so I could reach in and get ice whenever I needed ice. I quite like ice. I'm one of those weird people that buys pre-made ice because I like ice and I really can't be arsed with only making 4 cubes at once. So yeah, those are the kind of uses I would have for a Portal gun. I wouldn't even bother, you know, for the holiday trips and stuff like that. I would just be utterly lazy. I tend to shout for my other half quite a lot. I kind of have the downstairs of the house and he kind of has the upstairs of the house. So maybe a Portal in his room and one downstairs in the living room. And then I wouldn't have to raise my voice as much. That'd be quite nice. Yeah, I'm just utterly lazy. And I think the Portal gun would be the ultimate tool for the lazy person. And I don't think there are adverse effects with the Portal gun. I've played through both games, are there? I don't think so. Answers on a postcard, or whatever the internet equivalent is. So, yeah, there aren't really many jokes to be had around Portal. Because, I mean, while it's a funny-ish game, it's not laugh out loud funny, and it just set up those couple of memes. And I mean, I could sit here and tell you the cake is a lie over and over again, but like I said, it's not here. So, someone else suggested another topic, which was box sets, TV box sets, and the way they steal time. And I'm not sure they do steal time, in the sense that I don't think it's time wasted. I think it's time well spent. We're the generation of TV. I mean, that's where our good drama's going on. So our generation is TV. Before us there were films, and I think films are done and over and done with, which is why you're finding all these cinemas trying to do gimmicks to get people in because they're dying. And before that it was theatre, and before that. So, I mean, it was all good and well teaching kids Shakespeare in school, but they're going to resent it. They're going to hate Shakespeare for life. And if you finally, maybe when they're adults you can reintroduce it to them, but they're going to end up hating it because it's got no direct relevance to them. It's not their culture. Teach kids their culture, and their culture is TV. And I'm not saying junk. Teach them something good. I've just started watching The West Wing. That's epic. Really, really good. And I mean, I could be in The West Wing. I would be awesome. I wouldn't be the I was about to call him Prime Minister. I wouldn't be the Prime Minister of America. That would be wrong. I wouldn't be the President of it. It looks like a horrid job, and they all stay up far too late. They're always working at like 2 in the morning. Now, unless they start work about 3 in the afternoon. In fact, no, that's even no. They'd have to start work at like 6 in the afternoon to make that worthwhile. It's not good. I wouldn't be doing that. But I quite like the idea of being important like that. My camera keeps going green. Maybe that'll stop it going green. But yeah, I mean, I like the idea of being important, an important person, people listening to me. Although this is where a couple of videos back the evilness would come out. I have plans for when I'm important, by the way. This is how I'm going to get elected to power. I'm going to get rid of 5p's. Because anyone who's worked in the shop knows how evil 5p's are. They're hideously small, they're annoying to count. In fact, I'm going to get rid of change altogether. We're going to have a no change society. I like that. So you either pay with paper money or with cards. And in fact, no, let's get rid of paper money. We're just going to have a card society because the germs and stuff, disgusting. So that's how I'm going to get elected. How else? What were my other election techniques? Oh, 3-day working week. Everyone works a 3-day working week because it's awesome. You get to choose when those days are, by the way. Okay, so 3-day working week. What other things? Naked Tuesdays. What else? Naked Tuesdays are important. Only I get to decide who is naked on a Naked Tuesday. It's not just everyone naked. That would be wrong. You have to come to me for... Well, we're going to have to start with a default of everyone naked. And then as I walk around town, I'm going to have to go, put your clothes on. Put your clothes on. You stay like that. Put your clothes on. So it's going to be intense for me. The tour, my first tour of the country, telling ugly people to cover up. That's going to be a horrible... See the hardships I go through. But in future, then, yeah, Tuesdays would be awesome. All the nice looking people will be naked. I think it's good. Anyway, this really wasn't funny, sorry. And really wasn't interesting. If you don't come up with better subjects, I'm blaming you. If you don't come up with better subjects, I'm going to start making them up. And you don't want that. Trust me, you don't want that. So, yeah, I apologise for this. I'm going to go away now. Sorry. It's sad now. Bye-bye, random people. Bye. Naked Tuesdays. Bye.